This lecture is the answer to the assignment given to you in the previous lecture. This is just a recording of me thinking loud and walking through the assignment. Maybe you took another approach, and that's fine as long as you get the end result. So here I'll read the content of this file in a list. So with open the name of the file devices.txt, this is a relative path. The devices.txt file and my Python script are in the same directory. These are the files as f, and now devices, this is my list, equals f.read.splitlines. f.read will return a string, and the splitlines method will split that string in a list. This is one of the possibilities I've shown you in a previous lecture on how to read a file in a list. If we want, we can print the devices list. As we can see, our list contains the lines of my file. This is the first line, this is the second line, the third line, and so on. This method is recommended because there is no \n. We don't want to have a \n by the end of each line. And now I'll process my list, my devices list, further. So I'll create a new list named my list. This is an empty list. And now I'll iterate through my devices using a for loop. So for item in devices, and here I'll use the split method. So tmp, this is a temporary variable, this is also a list, item dot split. And here we'll have a colon as a separator or as a delimiter. What does it mean? It will split this element, this is the item, in a list having the colon as a separator. So tmp will be a new list, and this will be the first element of the list, this will be the second element of the list, the third element of the list, and the last element of the list. If we want to be sure, we can simply print the tmp list. So let's run the script. Okay, here there must be a t, so split. Let's run the script. And we can see the first tmp list, the second list, the third list, and so on. Each list contains the elements of a line from my file. And of course, I'll add this tmp list, this temporary variable, to my list. So instead of print tmp, I write my list dot append of tmp. And that's all. Let's print here my list, and everything's fine. So I have a list, this is my list, and each element of my list is another list with elements from this file. So the host name, the IP address, the user, and the password. The second list, the third list, and so on. Okay, that's my answer to the assignment.